guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Baby Lovebug Hauls if you wish to subscribe. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick look at the Huawei Band 2 Pro. It comes in this really lovely box. You can scan for the product and find it yourself, and it gives you a little bit of information on the back. It has a built-in GPS, a max 21 days battery life. I seem to be getting about 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. You can record your swimming, and it has a certain depth it can go to. I think it's 54 meters. Sleep tracking, your heart rate monitor, relaxation, multi-sports, and it also tells you your notifications across the screen. Now, I really like the way it's packaged and the way it's come. I think this is really good and a very good way to protect the watch. I've been using this for about a month so far, and I've had a lot of information out of it that I didn't expect, a lot more than I actually expected. So this is turned on at the moment. As you can see, it's already displaying a notification for my Facebook, which is nice that it's telling me my notifications. Yep, so the screen layout has your Bluetooth, battery, your time is displayed in 24 hours. I'm not sure if there's a way to change that, your date and your amount of steps. The first function is your steps, and if you long press on the button, it shows you the amount of steps, the amount of time you've slept, the amount of distance you've travelled, your calories, your running distance, and the amount of time you've spent sat down, which is really nice. It's got your heart rate monitor, which obviously when you're wearing it will give you a reading of your heart rate, which you can see on the screen. And this tracks your heart rate constantly if you wish it to, or you can turn this feature off. That's entirely up to you. It has outdoor running, which you would long press if you were about to start an outdoor run, and then just press the arrow on the screen and it goes. So you can start running, and you long press it again to stop your run. Too short a distance so it won't record, which is expected. I didn't run anywhere. You've got cycling. I haven't tried cycling yet, as I don't have a bike at the moment to have a go at this function, but I'm sure it works really well. And during these exercises, it takes your distance, your time, your heart rate, your calories, and it takes your heart rate monitor off the back. So it's really good that it gives you quite a lot of information. Too short a distance, yes. Swimming, I've struggled with this one. You long press the button and it tells you to knock twice with your knuckles when your wrist is steady to start. So I just tapped the button twice because I couldn't work out how to get this to work when it was on. You try knocking, nothing. But if you double press the button, you can sort of get it to start sometimes. So I'm struggling with the swim function so far. I have managed to get it to work. I don't know if anybody else is finding this quite difficult, but I'm finding it very difficult to get it to start and to stop, which is the problem. So I don't know if anyone has had any different experiences with this. I would say if you want to do the swim function, try and make it work. Oh, I've managed it. Tapping the button twice seems to manage it. I would say start this working before you get in the water, because once there's water on the screen, it's even harder than what you've just witnessed to try and make it start. And it's even harder to get it to stop as well, which is very worrying, you know, that you can't get it to start or stop. So for now, I'm just going to cut the video and try and stop this doing this function so I can carry on showing you the rest of the features. Okay, so I've managed to get it to stop doing the swimming feature. It didn't take me very long, just a couple of presses after I stopped the video. So I'm finding the swimming function a little bit awkward, but it does work. It doesn't give you very much information, it just gives you time of swimming and calories. Okay, then you've got your breathing, so you can practice breathing with the watch, and it tells you how well you're breathing. This might be useful to people. And then you have indoor run. You can use this indoors on a running machine, and again you would long press the button to start it. You would start running on your indoor running machine, and then you would again get your distance, time, calories, heart rate, and you would long press it to stop. So I like that it's got the indoor function, which I actually used for a Zumba class. I think I should have used my phone, but I didn't have it on me, and I wanted to record something. So I used that for an indoor Zumba class, and it worked quite well. And I really like the layout, and the way it sits is very comfortable. I did think at first that these straps would be it's a little tricky to get on, but once you actually pop it through, it does stay very well. It's very tough and durable. It's not going to come off, and it's very comfortable. You forget it's there, and if it does happen to come off, it doesn't tend to come off your wrist entirely. It's very hard to completely lose this watch, despite if it came undone, which is actually quite tough to press it through these presses, and it's also quite tough to get it out of the presses. So I wouldn't be worried about losing it at all. I haven't done so far. Now, looking at the watch in general, on the back here, you've got your heart monitor, and you've got your charging area on this side of it, and you've got these little screws that hold in each end. So unlike most watches where you'd pop off the edges to charge, I'll show you the charge feature in a second, it's completely different, and I like it a lot more because you don't have that thing where you may have it on and then one of the bits where you pull out to charge it comes loose and you lose your watch. And I like that it's more solid unit, proper, really soft, very nice durable material, waterproof. I like all those functions, and I have found that I've been able to get the swimming working and use this pretty well. Okay, so inside the box, if you look in the bottom, you have got your charger cable, your little charging unit that clips onto the watch, and you also have your little instruction booklets in here, your warranty card, and an instruction quick start guide book, which I found was very helpful when I was setting up the watch. So I don't think anybody would struggle with setting this watch up. Now, the charger is a little bit different to what you'd expect. First of all, you don't plug this into the watch. You plug this into the little charger port. Oh, once you get it the right way up. And you put this into your USB, and this clips into these little notches on the edges of the phone. Oh, edge of the watch, sorry. Lol. And it clicks on very nicely straight onto the charging area of the watch. And I like this, I prefer this to just pulling off the straps. And you can't get it wrong because there's two little metal prongs on here that match up with the two little prongs on here. And obviously there's none on the other side. I mean, you could try and put it on the other side, but it probably won't go, and you won't do any damage trying, you know, until you get it right, which is fine. And it's easy enough to click on and click off. It's very easy, in fact, to click on and off, which I was quite surprised about. So yeah, that's a quick look at the watch and the features it has on the watch. Now let's pop over to the app and have a look at the features that we can have on the app. Okay guys, you've been watching Baby Love Bug Hauls and my review on my watch. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been informal. If you have any questions for me, and I might not be able to answer them, I might be able to answer them, just leave them in the comments below. Also, another feature I really like about this watch is that when you lift it up, it actually turns on. Yes! A watch that works. So you can tell the time, and then you want to tell the time again, you lift it up again. No problem. So I'm really impressed with this watch so far. I don't think there's any better ones on the market for the price, unless you were going to go out there and buy a really ridiculously expensive watch. But for what you get for your money, I think this watch is really worth it. And I hope you guys agree with me. Bye for now.